This is Tank's Log for August 7, 2019, wrapping up the day in sports. The Mets continue to play great baseball. They are now 2 games over 500, and within a game and a half of the wild card spot. I would have thought you were on drugs if you told me this was going to happen at the All-Star break. Mets are, speaking of the All-Star break, are the best team in baseball since the All-Star break. This is their fifth straight win, and they've also won 12 of their last 13 games. Incredible how the Mets have simply turned things around, and it just they've been getting great pitching. Zach Wheeler today went 8 innings, spread 8 hits around over 8 innings, but did not allow a single run. Pete Alonso hit his 36th homer, and it was a instant replay of number 35, almost to the same location. That low line drive just over the left field fence. So Mets will be going for the sweep of the Marlins with Steven Matz on the mound, playing one of their famous Camp Day games, where the Mets just have a 12 noon start on a Wednesday. Mets don't do that enough, I think. I always kind of like those games, even though I always miss the games when I'm at work. But those games are always nice. It's always nice that you could have the day camps bring the campers to a Mets game or Yankee game or wherever stadium is close by. So hopefully the Mets can get the sweep, finish the Marlins off. But you know what the bottom line is, and this is what I've always felt: winning series. And the Mets have only lost one series since the All-Star break, and that was when they lost 3 out of 4 to the Giants. And the 3 out of 4 they lost were all in extra innings. So if just shows you that if they could have got that 1 extra win or 2 extra wins, bounce here, bounce there, they could really be in business. I mean, now of course, as I keep saying, they've been playing the Little Sisters of the Poor. They'll be playing a better team this weekend when the Washington Nationals come to town, and the Nationals are the leading wild card team. So if the Mets could actually make hay against Washington, they could actually get into this thing. And like I said, I thought this team was dead. I thought this is a rotting corpse. But they've just been playing just tremendous baseball, and somehow they're back in this race. And if they could actually maintain this, if this isn't just some foolhardy surge, maybe there'll be some interesting baseball in September. Yankees continue to deal with injuries. Gleyber Torres is down now, so it's just one man after another keeps falling, but the Yankees just keep winning. Mike Tauchman reached in his hand, stole a baseball. Yankees hit 6 home runs. It's obscene how many home runs they hit at Camden Yards. I mean, it's just incredible. What the Yankees do to the Orioles at Camden Yards is just inhumane. It was a 7th straight win overall for the Yankees, 9-4, as they at 74-39 are still the best team in the American League. The Astros are right on their tail, and today for the Astros it was Zach Greinke making his Astro debut. Not a good start, but that doesn't matter. He allowed 5 runs in 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, but got the win as the Astros crushed the Rockies 11-6. Meanwhile, the Yankees' pursuers in the division was up and down. Rays got the win 7-6, beating the Blue Jays on a walk-off, or in this case, run-off, wild pitch by Kevin Kiermaier. That just shows you how things are going right now for Toronto. It's a bad way to lose. That's a bad way to lose. And at one point, the Blue Jays had a 6-0 lead in this game. And they lose 7-6 in extra innings. Just a brutal loss for the Blue Jays. Speaking of brutal losses, the Boston Red Sox lost to the Royals. Royals ending a 7-game losing streak as Jorge Soler hit 2 home runs over the Green Monster. Andrew Cashner lost again. And the Red Sox now 60-56. And their playoff hopes are in big trouble. White Sox and Tigers played a doubleheader, and they split. In the first game, it was the White Sox 5-3 winners over the Tigers, and in the nightcap, it was the Tigers bouncing back to win 10-6. So the Tigers now back to .300 baseball at 33-77. Brewers beat the Pirates 4-3. Pirates, talk about a sinking ship there. I don't think it's going to be too long before Clinton Hurdle's walking the plank. Tucker Barnhart hit 2 home runs as the Reds doubled up the Angels 8-4. It was the A's crushing the Cubs 11-4. John Lester got hit hard in that one. On a slugfest in the Twin Cities, it was the Braves over the Twins 12-7. In a game that helped the Mets out, it was the Diamondbacks 8-4 winners over the Phillies. Nationals beat the Giants 5-3. So that game didn't help. And speaking of help, the Giants released Joe Panik. Mets need to get him. Mets need to sign him. It was the Dodgers 3-1 winners over the Cardinals. Dylan Lambert took a no-hitter into the 7th inning. But of course, the Padres have never thrown a no-hitter. And it didn't happen tonight either, as it was broken up in the 7th with the Padres winning 9-4. And rain out in Cleveland as the Indians and Rangers were unable to play, but they'll play on doubleheader on Wednesday. Today's 3 stars are Jorge Soler, who just continued to add to Boston's woes, Freddie Freeman, who had 3 RBI, 2 runs scored and went 3 for 5 for the Braves in their win over the Twins, and Zach Wheeler just because he was so good tonight. Today's birthday shout-out goes to the only man to throw a perfect game in, or a no-hitter for that matter, in the World Series. I'm talking about Don Larson, who's still alive and well at the age of 90. And we take a look back at 1999, when Wade Boggs got his 3,000th hit with a home run. He was the first player at the time to get his 3,000th hit with a home run. And it was a weird week, because on a Thursday, it was Mark McGwire hitting 500th home run. On Friday, it was Tony Gwynn with his 3,000th RBI. And the next day, it was Wade Boggs with his 3,000th hit. I meant Gwynn, obviously, 3,000 hit as well, not 3,000 RBI. No one's ever had more than, no one's even gotten close to 3,000 RBI, by the way. So anyway, check out the full story of Barstool Sportsnet, Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.